Is it time to sell? Is it time to buy? What is happening in the real estate market today? Hi, it's Diana, and I am here with your monthly real estate market update. The market has shifted, but not in the way people think. We're no longer in that crazy frenzy from a couple years ago. Homes aren't flying off the market in a weekend with 15 offers, but they're also not crashing. What we're in right now is a more balanced, more selective market. Buyers have a little more room to breathe, but good homes are still selling. And with rates sitting around the low 6% range, we're seeing serious buyers stay in the game, not just casual ones. Let's start with Orange County. Prices are holding the 1.1 to 1.2 million range, and they've been pretty flat year over year. Homes are still moving relatively quickly, especially the ones that are dialed in. So if you're a seller in Orange County, this is important. You still have the advantage, but only if you price and present correctly. Buyers, you have a few more options than before, but let's be real, it's still competitive and it's still expensive. Now, Riverside County is an entirely different story. Prices are sitting closer to that 600,000 range, and we've seen a slight softening. Homes are taking longer to sell and inventory is up, which means buyers finally have something they haven't had in a while: leverage. I'm seeing more negotiations, more credits, and more flexibility. But for sellers, this is where strategy really matters. You can't price based on what your neighbor got a year ago. You have to price for today's buyer. Now, let's talk about Corona, because this is where it gets really interesting. Corona sits right in the middle of these two markets. We're seeing prices around the mid-700s range, depending on the home, and overall values have been relatively stable. But here's what I'm seeing firsthand, boots on the ground. Homes that are priced right and show well, they still move really quickly. Homes that miss the mark, they're sitting on the market for a while and getting price adjustments. And compared to Orange County, buyers are getting more space, more value, which is why we're still seeing really strong demand here in Corona. So what does all of this mean for you and your bank account? Well, if you're a seller, you can absolutely still win in this market, but you have to be strategic. Pricing, presentation, and timing matter more now than ever. If you're a buyer, you finally have options again. You can breathe a little, negotiate a little, and make smarter decisions. But here is the key. Even small changes in interest rates can shift your monthly payment more than the price of the home can. So this market isn't about guessing. It's about having the right plan and the right strategy. So if you're thinking about selling, buying, or even just trying to figure out what your next move is, don't rely on the headlines to make that decision. Reach out to me and I'll walk you through exactly what this market means for you, your home, and your timing. And if you want real updates like this, not the noise, make sure you're following along. And for more videos like this one, be sure to like and subscribe.